Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm aiming for 200 subscribers, so please subscribe. I am almost there. Thank you very much. So today's video is about hostels. So everybody's always asking about hostels. People are scared to do hostels. People have no idea about hostels. So I'm just gonna give you some info so it can help you out a little bit if you are thinking about it, or if you have not thinking about it. Here's the video to enlighten you about hostels. Okay. So the main things about hostels is one, it's very cheap. You can get a hostel as low as $10 a day, depending on what part of the country you are in, which is crazy, $10 a day. You never get a hotel for $10 a day, so that's crazy. So $10, the cheapness, the price is one of the most positive aspects of living in staying in a hostel when you travel. And then meeting people actually it's probably more important than price to be, or they're toe to toe, because everybody that stays in a hostel is there to meet other people, and they usually range from the 19 to like the early 30s, some even older, but that's usually the biggest range of people that do stay at hostels. So if you're looking to meet people, so if you're traveling alone, staying in a hostel is an amazing way to meet people, fellow travelers from all over the world, because everybody's there for the same reason: travel, meet people, enjoy the country wherever you're in, enjoy the city, the sights. So a hostel is the amazing way to meet people. There's no better way when you're traveling than staying in a hostel to meet people. They usually have events, like a board for events, calendars for activities going on in the city or town that you are in, and pretty much everybody goes as a group a lot of the time, so that's a positive to that as well. So if you have no idea what's going on in the place, if you haven't done your research and you just show up to a city in the middle of some country and you stay at a hostel, 9 out of 10 there's like a board usually, and it tells you all the activities, and they usually even have a bus that goes there with everybody from the hostel, so you guys can explore the stuff together, and then you don't have to go by yourself as well. So that's a major bonus. There's different types of rooms, so this kind of leads into the negative, but it can be a positive as well. So hostels are cheap because you share rooms with people. So it goes from 2 rooms, 4 rooms, 5, 6 rooms, sometimes 8 beds in a room. So a lot of people might say, oh, I'm not trying to do all that. And I get it. You can do single rooms as well in hostels. It's a little bit more money. Sometimes it's still much cheaper than a hotel. Sometimes it's close to a hotel, just depending. But if you're still solo in a room, you're still in the hostel, so you can lock all your stuff in the hostel, in your room. You don't have to share a room with anybody, and you can still meet people in the hostel as well. So it's like a private sector in the hostel with a bunch of other people. So it's a negative and a positive thing. It all depends on you. So there's not a lot of disadvantages in my opinion. The one I already mentioned is sharing the room, and you share the washrooms as well. It's all public shared. It's usually clean. Another one is safety, because you can have your stuff stolen if you're sharing a room with people. 90% of the time though, everybody that goes there is pretty cool and theft is not an issue, but you can get your stuff stolen everywhere. So, and if you're not a people person and you just want to you're traveling alone because you want to be alone, then definitely don't stay at a hostel, because everybody's just trying to talk to everybody and trying to make friends with everybody. So being alone, that's the wrong place to be. And any of the negatives I just mentioned, that could happen to you in a hotel. So for example, you can get your stuff stolen in a hotel just as much as you can in a hostel. So the housekeeper can steal your stuff, or you leave your stuff in the lobby. So at the end of the day, I suggest everybody needs to try once to experience it for themselves. If you need any hostel ideas, let me know. I have a video on the hostel in Bali and my Bali playlist. You guys can check that out. I highly recommend you try a hostel living at least once. Unless you're super bougie and you only stay at 5-star hotels, then that would not be for you. But everybody else, try a hostel once. I probably guarantee you'll enjoy the experience. Don't forget to like, subscribe. If you guys know any really good hostels, make sure you leave it in the comments so I can check it out when I travel. And enjoy your day, guys.